There's no swearing here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerdy Ass Voice Actors. Wow. Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons.
We'll do it. We'll figure it out. I mean, what do you've got a teenage boy right now?
He's the most wonderful boy in the world, and I want to kill him.
Yeah.
He can drive me so crazy sometimes.
Yeah, he's
but
a little shit.
But
shit.
he is. But
shit. I keep saying
another
$3 American. I don't have my wallet on. Someone might have to run me my wallet. I don't know how much cash. But here, we'll figure it out.
That you can probably hear for hundreds and hundreds of feet. And the area where the bell hit and went ding, 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 sort of explodes with sonic energy.
I look back at it like, oh, that's probably not good.
This is fucking crazy. This is absolutely fucking crazy. We need to run. We need to leave the camp. They're dead. They're dead. We're children. We're straight up kids. We're straight up kids. This is fucking nuts. I hate it. I don't want to be here. That guy just blew up a bunch of fucking trees, okay? So that's what I think. There's your buddy. Cockshit ass. Unleash this blast, and I don't think we can all get through the door in time. I don't want my friends to get hurt. Kind of look up at the sonic scream and go, wait! How much do they pay you to be here? I can make you a very wealthy man.
The sonic scream does not seem to be swayed by the alluring swear jar.
Come on, you don't even have clothes. You can buy pants.
I'll roll just to see if you can roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I've never needed it more.
Doesn't seem to understand the concept of money.
Come on. Never needed this more. That's a 2.
Is that true?
I have a 21 strength and a standing leap of 15 feet.
Well, now you're conscious.
And a climb speed. So I come out and I go, huh, what are you doing? And I jump back. And I will grab my friends. I think with the 21 strength, I can have to
easily.
Both of them.
However, on landing, you take another 2 points of damage.
And we will protect your identity from anyone who would be mad that you helped us find the monster. Thank you so much, Mishi.
Oh, you're welcome. Remember, curfew's in 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh no! What is happening? Why are we tied? Where?
Thank you, Sam.
Actually, kind of got me.
Bo.
Yes.
Yasha.
Yeah.
Being carried away in the mouth of a giant pork creature did not harm you, at least not physically. It did harm your pride, being two legendary members of the Mighty Nine and being defeated so easily by a giant piggy bank.
So easily, just straight in the mouth.
Was a bit shameful, but...
You don't have to keep rubbing.
Yeah, you don't have to,
really.
we got it.
Your physical bodies were not harmed. However, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
However, something happened to you. You both were hypnotized in a way. You both blacked out. I don't know if it was the rocking motion of this animal sort of carrying you around in the darkness, or if there was some sort of tranquilizing agent in its poisonous saliva, but
Stomach
you
acid.
both passed
It was very
out.
warm in there,
Yeah,
too.
it was very warm.
I
It was like a
honestly-
womb again.
It really was.
Being in the womb.
It's kind of cozy.
But now you've woken up in a like we are, in a very dimly lit room. You can't really make out the features of the room. Your eyes are still adjusting and you're waking up, you're groggy, your vision is a little bit blurry.
I can't see.
Yep, that's what I just said.
Okay, I'm feeling it out.
You're still painting. It's gonna maybe take you another few seconds. What's everybody doing?
Why are you painting? I have a rope in my bag. I take my rope out. And I'm going to toss my rope down.
Great,
And
great.
I yell out, Jessup, catch!
My clumsy hands grab onto it.
And yes, sure enough, you take hold of it. You've got it. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look up to the top of the curfew creature tower.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go, you know, I've never actually seen Mishi because I have to go to bed super early. But theoretically, do we know when this creature's curfew is? And if it would be in trouble for being out past its own curfew.
Or would we get in trouble for being out past curfew?
Yeah, I wonder if there's some way to convince the creature that we are absconding with this Gub, and that it would come searching after Gub to find us. That's what we've went left, and then we went right, and now we're going right again.
Yeah,
If we have to find our way out of here, we're gonna be glad I remembered that.
All right, then it's settled. Let's go right.
Okay, you
We're
go
gonna go
right. Sky, are you going to throw her out?
Not when I have a spell that I could use.
Great. Okay, so let's see how this throw works. You loft Padman into your hands and throw.
No, I'm gonna jump.
Oh, jump. That's right. It just happens. You just jump.
that's right.
It's an easy jump for you as you activate your, what is it, a ring of jump?
My ring of jumping.
Okay, you easily jump Padman and yourself out of the hole. You are free. You are both clear. And you come back to your senses, confused at what just happened.
Oh my God, our friends! I jump back in the hole.
You were disgraced, held back, mocked by your peers, shunned by your parents. You failed.
Shunned by my parents.
Yes!
Oh, good God.
You get no pudding, you lose.
You want to be like us?
Yeah.
Where do you think we started? Do you think we started trying to pretend to be like other people? Wait, I'm losing the thread. Look, the point is, if you want to be an adventurer, if you want to be a hero, if you want to, it doesn't even have to be an adventurer, but you got to be able to take care of yourself, okay? It's a cruel world out there, all right? If someone comes up to you, tries to bully you, what are you gonna do?
Run away.
Has been restored, if any of you lost any of it, and even your spell slots have been restored to full, as if you've taken a long rest. The poisoned condition is washed away. Beth wishes you luck. Well, I'm off to my afternoon meditation. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck.
Oh God, I hate her.
Luke says goodbye to her. You look amazing today, Beth. Oh, yes, thank you, Luke. You're a wonderful friend. And she walks off. Luke sighs and turns to the four of you. Amazing. And everyone patiently waits while they're waiting. Beth, the camp cleric, is just sort of hanging around, and Luke goes up to her and says, "You're looking very pretty today, Beth." And Beth says, "Oh, that's nice, Luke. That's nice." And you guys are just waiting and waiting and waiting. 9.5 more minutes go by, and the casting is done.
I'm gonna look up because I'm gonna look at Kai, who's my artist for my cards. At the last minute, I'm casting. I realize I have no idea what I want my familiar to look like.
Okay.
And I go like, what do people have for familiars like most of the time?
Oh, I don't know. I was just busy drawing you in the last 10 minutes.
I conjure. I think just a frog. I think my familiar is just. But I think I'm looking around at all these like more humanoid mammals. So I think my frog has a full head of hair and human teeth.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just a normal frog. Yes.
But it's a familiar that can now help me.
Yes, there is a frog. It appears beside you, just as you've described, and it looks up at you with its big eyes and says, "Ribbit, ribbit." Do you speak frog? I assume you speak frog.
Well, I speak frog, but also you are speaking common right now.
Oh no!
It's all right. It's exactly as I anticipated. Now,
Hello.
Now with
What
you
would-
here,
What would you like me to do?
I want you to buckle up, because we're about to get to work. I call upon the nine secret algaes of the great pond of shadows, and I'm gonna start to ritually cast Unseen Servant. We're gonna need even more help.
Amazing. Sure enough, 10 minutes go by. How long does Find Familiar last?
Find familiar. No, now it's just there. I just have a familiar.
It's just there forever?
Instantaneous. I have a little frog with hair and big white game show host teeth.
Now you also have an invisible servant with you.
Been casting spells for a half hour. I have an unseen servant over here, and I look at the unseen servant and go, if that little pineco pops up in the air, you know exactly what you have to do. You there.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a good name for a familiar?
Well, you'd have to consider all the options. You'd have to consider their personality and their physical appearance.
I do have a name.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name's Archibald.
Archibald, fantastic. All right, Archibald, look alive. You help me figure this out. All right, and I'm gonna walk up.
I'm not technically alive.
I know, I created you.
Wow.
You're not even real.
Wow. This is like
You're my
the
best
craziest day of my life.
It's the first day of your life. There couldn't be a crazier one.
Wow.
And I'm gonna walk up on the bridge with my new familiar, unseen servant, and I'm gonna approach Yasha.
Hello?
Have at thee! And I'm gonna cast Gust.
And gust you cast. A gust of wind emanates from you. Do you have a spell focus, or do you just use your hands to cast your spell?
I think I do have a spell focus. I think that I touch a small enamel pin, and I think it's in a pin of the wildlings, of the Wildemount Wildlings. I think it's a camp pin, because deep down this camp matters more to me than anything.
No!
And sure enough, an arcane blast of wind emanates from this pin towards Yasha. What are you attempting to do with this gust of wind?
This won't work. And so it's a strength saving throw. It's a strength saving throw or you're pushed 5 feet away. There is no, I think Padmond has one attack spell, and it's a completely non-harmful gust of wind. And it will just, if it works, which it won't, it will push Yasha 5 feet back.
What do I need to roll?
A strength saving throw.
Are you raging, Yasha, or are you just regular Yasha?
Oh my god, yes, I'm raging.
All right. So roll with advantage.
Yes, I will. It's cocked. Sorry. Oh my
I'm sorry, because I'm using the. Okay, I'm not going to use this dice actually, because that'll take too long. Okay.
These dice.
Okay. Okay. That is 14.
14. Yeah, that succeeds. My arcade blast was ineffective.
It just feels like in my face, he just went.
Very well. When magic fails, let might avail. And I'm gonna walk up and say, "You want to arm wrestle for it?"
Yeah.
All right, great. I have poison skin.
Oh!
So I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's DC 12 or you're poisoned.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Wait, what did you say, Constitution?
Constitution.
I rolled a 6.
Do you get any bonuses because you're raging to Constitution, or is it just strength, right?
Strength.
Okay.
It's a strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she takes poison damage, is that
Yeah.
right?
No, you have the poisoned condition.
Wait. If strength checks the same as throws, bonus strength. No. 6.
Poison condition, which means
With the poison condition, I have poisonous froggy skin. You are poisoned for 1 minute. It's the poisoned condition, which means you now have disadvantage on almost like all ability checks.
amazing.
Amazing.
Okay. That pine cone's just sitting there on the floor between you.
Great. As you are poisoned, I want to make an opposed athletics to do the arm wrestling. I want advantage from Archibald, but I want that unseen servant, now that the pine cone is unguarded, to go for the... My unseen servant's going to grab the pine cone.
While you arm wrestle.
Well, I arm wrestle, and Archibald's going to help me.
Okay, great. So I guess roll to see who wins this arm wrestling match.
Oh, yeah.
You get advantage, but you get disadvantage, so it's a straight roll, I believe.
Straight roll.
Right?
Okay.
And you get advantage from the help of your Archibald friend who
Yes.
is crawling up on your hand and helping push.
That is an 18
Oh my gosh.
and a 19. 19 plus 19 plus 5 strength is.
And you're
So-
you're a 2'8" frog man.
2 front, and you feel that I have a strength score of 21.
Okay. And I did a what did I do? 17.
17. So with a 24, I go, there is a secret magic. Cleverness and intellect avail. You shall always.
What's happening?
A wizard's secrets are his greatest strength. Invisiboy, get it!
And sure enough, the pine cone lifts away and starts to get away. Yasha, are you going to try to grab it or anything, or is it a lost cause?
I'm gonna try to grab it. I have
Okay.
to give it one more go.
You're locked in this arm
Yes,
wrestling
just
match,
my,
so you can't really move that much.
No.
You could try to break this. I'll call this a grapple. You could try to break the grapple and reach at it with your other hand.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay.
And
Am I rolling this with advantage from the
Of
familiar?
course you are.
Great.
I'm just rolling a one. Single.
Just one die.
I'm doing
This
strength.
is a strength. Yes.
11, that's 16.
This is this is a 20 total.
Okay,
Alright.
so you do
Dirty.
break the grapple. You can try, but it's getting away from you. You're going to have to make a leap to try to get it because the pine cone is now flown over the side of the bridge and is fleeing away. You get
Yeah, I
one
just
shot
put
at
a
this.
toe out to try to stop it from falling.
Let's leap. Make an acrobatics check to see if you can beat the unseen servant's acrobatics.
Acrobatics will be disadvantage.
You
For
said
her,
acrobatics?
that's right.
Oh, it's a
Acrobatics.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, I've rolled both the same. 16.
Okay. Whoa. I don't know what the unseen servant stats are. So this is a straight roll. He got an 18. Yes. So as you leap, you're pretty confident that you're going to grab this pine cone. The unseen servant does a pirouette, which you don't see because he's invisible. And the pine cone gets away from you and flits off into the wilderness. Gone. Success. Wow. Guys, you did it. That was amazing. Luke comes over to
I
congratulate
don't even know
you.
what just happened.
It's crazy that you failed in the first place.
Good job.
Thank you very much. With preparation, a wizard is unbeatable.
That was a lot of
That's actually
preparation.
very true.
Yeah. If you give me a half hour, there's nothing I can't do.
You must teach me your
Sometimes we
ways.
don't have that much time.
Yeah, we'll work on speeding that up. But I'm proud of you.
I drew this picture of you and Archibald.
Oh, I like
So wonderful.
you got his human teeth perfect.
Okay, maybe
Look.
not a day.
You all are at rock fucking bottom. You're at rock bottom, okay? And you know what? Rock bottom's a good place to be.
Yeah, it is.
You know why? That wasn't a rhetorical question. Do you know why?
Well, because we have somewhere to go from rock bottom. Is
That's
that right?
correct. That's correct. Skull Crusher Sky. Not Skull Crusher. All right. That's correct, Sky. Can only go up, right? Wild out!
Theoretically, you could also move laterally to a different area of rock bottom.
Also, if the rocks slip, then you can fall between the rocks.
Okay, it's gonna go back to being a rhetorical question, okay? To have these thoughts inside yourself.
Bo, start them off. Let's do the
All
first
right.
activity.
You guys ready?
Ready?
This test is very simple.
Okay.
Okay? You see this? This is a pine cone.
Oh.
It is a pine cone. Use your imaginations, okay?
Translucent pine cone.
Yeah. It's a special, rare variety of the pine trees here. They produce translucent.
They do, it's true.
So, you have one simple task. Knock this pine cone out of my hands. By any means necessary. You can punch, you can kick, you can use magic. Kick! But, all you gotta do, send this pine cone flying, alright? Alright.
I'll look up on that 7 wisdom save. I go, I forfeit.
Oh,
What?
Wait, no.
Padma, no. No, please
We
don't.
need you.
No!
No,
This is trivial.
You've actually been very good at all of this.
We're not a.
You've been doing such a good job.
No, we failed.
No.
I can't hear what you guys are saying up there, but if you're thinking about quitting, don't do it.
If she can walk on our heads, there's nothing she can't do.
Is there anything?
We're being played with like mice.
Sky,
Cats playing with mice.
it's your turn if you'd like to keep trying.
Keep trying, keep trying.
Whatever you do, it's going to be at disadvantage because you are intimidated right now.
Is there anything I can do to inspire my friend not to
Sure,
give up?
you can talk to him. You can give him a gift. You can do whatever you would like to do. What a friend would do to inspire someone else. A hug, anything.
Wait, am I close to him?
You're.
Yeah, I'm
Where are
like
you?
sort of right behind you.
Yeah, you said you were on the disc, sort
Yeah.
of tying it. So I'd
Yeah.
say you're up here, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a hug.
Okay.
And I don't even care that he's poison.
No, my skin is toxic.
All right. You give him a hug.
Because
I think you get poisoned.
You have to give a Constitution saving throw.
Sky, no. I have a pretty good constitution. 16 plus.
Ooh, okay.
At disadvantage because you're intimidated by Bo.
So I have to roll again.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You'll make it. You'll make it.
8 plus 3 is 11.
12.
Oh, can't even do math.
As you hug me and begin to get poisoned,
no.
What do you say?
I say it was all worth it.
I heard everyone around me!
I hope you guys are making progress up there.
What was the mustache's plan? What?
Come on, you guys, focus! Focus!
As a team.
Are you gonna let petty little distractions stop you in real life?
That's Sky's turn.
Come on!
Kai, you're up.
So how far away am I from the ground?
It's as you can see on the map. You're just 10 feet down. It's not that bad.
okay, so it's not that steep.
Nope.
Okay, I let go of the rope.
You fall 6 inches to the ground.
Okay. And I scream out, "Oh! Oh! Help! Help! I think I broke something. Help me."
Okay.
This orb of energy around it grows and grows and grows until, honest to God, before my eyes stands a full-grown unicorn. And this girl looked it in the eye.
Sorry, there's no swearing here. So you're gonna need to put an
What am I
actual
supposed to put in here?
American dollar.
Okay, where's my wallet? What are we doing with this money in the end? Are we going to donate
I think
it
one
somewhere?
of us gets the money at the end.
If you need, I can cover you.
Hey, I thank you, Padman. But Padmund?
Papid.
Padmund? I feel like it keeps changing. I'm
No,
gonna put
you got
this
it
in
right the
here,
first time.
and
Thank you.
there we go. So it.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, it was. I didn't. It was not on purpose. I did not take a detour. It's just I was walking by Yez's cabin and there was a poof of smoke and it happened.
We're in a pig now. Getting carried away.
They were starting to believe. I could see it through the mouth of this beast.
I feel so weak.
I do too. We were bested by a pig with cat legs and chick feet.
What have we become?
Maybe we don't deserve to be parents.
Maybe we shouldn't be parents.
Where are we even going?
I don't know.
Why are we not even trying to get out?
I don't know. The kids took it out of me.
Oh no, you're crying.
I feel so defeated.
I do too, and I feel like a little depressed as well.
I feel depressed too.
Bo and Yasha feeling depressed. Sky and Jessup feeling depressed. Padman and Kai have found their file folders.
This is awesome, dude. Good find.
But the things that they say about you are not good.
Oh no, I'm depressed.
We'll get into that next time. For now, Gub Gub has taken away your 2 junior counselors and is somewhere loose in the camp. And it will be up to 4 outcasts, 4 oddballs. Some might say losers, but maybe not.
Only the camp director.
The only things that are uniting you are your love for this camp and your desire to prove your worth. But I don't know if you have what it takes to do this. I hope that you do, but we'll find out next time. Will you be kicked out of the camp? Or will you wild out instead? We'll find out on the next episode of Wildemount Wildlings. Until then, thanks for joining us tonight. I've been Sam Riegel.
By the 9 secret algaes of the great pond of shadows. By the lily pad of the north wind, whose rippling leaf cascades over. And I'm going to start to ritual cast Identify.
How long does that take?
10 minutes.
This is going great. I love
You're
this.
casting Identify.
I want to see if the pine cone has any properties that may give some information as to how to best the challenge.
I thought you were just going to see how it was made. That was my big mystery.
That as well.
Everyone is calmly waiting. Luke confides in the others that, I mean, technically there was no time limit that was placed on this.
Maybe next time we do a time limit.
I guess next one we should probably do a time limit.
Yeah.
So, nine and a half more minutes go by and you complete the ritual.
I call out to all the great wizards that have come before me.
And sure enough, instantly you have an innate knowledge of this pine cone. It does come from a very unusual tree that has translucent leaves, but it is simply a pine cone and nothing more.
And what was the exact wording of the challenge that I had to get? I had to get specifically the pine cone from Yasha's hand.
Yes.
Very well. Ha! We've arrived at a dead end in our research. There you go. Very well. If I am to succeed at this challenge, I will have to call on forces far greater still. I call upon the 9 secret algaes of the great pine. And I'm going to start to ritually cast Find Familiar. Which will be another 10 minutes.
Top of the round, Yasha. Yasha, what do you want to do? Are you pulling again, or
I'm
are
gonna
you?
keep pulling.
Great, do your thing.
I'm really trying to get them off their
Not good
feet.
for us, guys.
No, unless I roll bad. Not great.
You
Oh
get
wait, I'm raging.
advantage.
Ooh, much better. That is 21.
Amazing.
Damn.
Great. Bo, what are you doing this time? Or do you want to wait until somebody else goes? Technically, Padmond is next to declare what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay, Padmond, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look around. The mage, I'm gonna go, the tickling attack was blocked by the obliques. And I'm going to go, and I look at my compatriots, and I think Padman's gonna reach deep down inside and is going to, for the first time in his life, cast a spell non-ritually. Actually burn a spell slot, which he's never done before. He has never used a spell slot.
Amazing.
It's always been like, but what if I need to avail myself of that magic later? And he's
Doing it, Peter.
he is going to cast the floating disc spell,
Okay.
which floating disc creates, it can hold up to 500 pounds
Sure can.
of weight, and it is, according to the spell, immobile unless I command it. And I would like to quickly tie our rope around the floating disc.
Oh, what a cool idea.
It's a 3-foot wide rope. Yes.
wide rope.
I'm sorry.
3-foot wide disc.
Disc.
Yeah, of
And
telekinetic energy.
It's like an invisible frisbee, basically.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And you're going to try to tie your side of the rope around it. This is tie knotting skills. This is
Yes.
camp stuff.
Camp stuff,
What
yeah.
what knot are you going to use?
I will look at it and I will go, remember rope tying class. And I flash back to a rope tying class in which I was busily statting out playing cards, listening to nothing that was said about tying knots. And I go, great wizards of ponds in the past, guide by webbed hands. And I will make a non-proficiency rope check, but I want Archibald to help me. But,
Sure.
But I have no proficiency in this, so this is like...
I can almost guarantee that your familiar frog also doesn't have proficiency in rope tying, but he will help.
Great.
You're going to try to attempt a double fisherman knot.
Great.
And let's say either roll a history check to see if you remember from that class, or a survival check to see if you can glean this knowledge from your knowledge of.
I'll do history
Okay.
to be like, come on, certainly you osmosed something from that class. That chattering instructor bothering you in your card building time. And I'll do history with advantage from Archibald.
Sure. Yes.
That's a 15 on the
Very
first
good already.
roll. And then 16 is my final roll.
Incredible. Sure enough, the double fisherman's knot goes around the floating disc.
Mm-hmm.
This floating disc, Where is it? Do you have to move out of the way? I mean, it's a physical item.
I'm
right?
gonna create it right in front of me and tie the knot around it as quickly as I can.
So like right here.
Yes.
Okay, there is a floating disc right in front of you. That
So we're
now-
just watching him tie it.
It happens real fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna leap. I'll like leap into like as I'm summoning it, I'm like throwing the rope around it to grab it and tie it again.
And you get across it by sort of like Dukes of Hazzard style, sliding across the top of it,
and like leave a loop in Archibald's mouth, so like he's helping
Sure.
me. Like yeah,
Awesome.
we work so well together.
yeah, we sure do, bud.
Life is great. It'll go on for a while, won't it?
You have to relax. You are brand new existential crises.
I just feel like this is fleeting somehow, and I want to cherish every moment, you know?
Does a thing have to last forever to be beautiful?
I mean, I'd like it to last for more than a day.
Well, it's not promised.
I try to push her out of the way. What are you going to use to sort of beat her there?
I don't think my nimble bones can handle flips, and so I think that all I can do is just make a dash for it.
Just a pure speed.
Pure
Then
speed.
let's both do athletics check to see if you're who's the faster of the two.
I'm gonna
Roll
go
a
ahead and
d20.
Step of the wind.
Sure you
I'm gonna
are.
double mine.
Athletics.
It's the second one down, I think.
Third one down.
Third one down.
Fourth one down.
Fourth one down.
Jesus, a lot of A's.
Where is it?
Athletics is right here. You have a
Oh,
-1.
-1. So I have a 6.
Okay. 12.
Okay, yes, and you did Step of the
that's a
Wind?
Step of the
All right, so you dive to get that pine cone, and you've got it. It's in your hand, and it's not. It's gone. The second you thought you had it, it's as if a blur goes by, and Bo is standing now, let's say, 30 feet away from you. Somehow she got that far away from you with the pine cone that fast. You get one more shot at this. What would you like to try?
Okay, I think I'm going to try my spells. I can only use once every. My charm person, I can only use once every.
That's true, yes. But it's worth it to try.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for charm person.
Okay, charm person. I don't know how spells work. What does it say? Is that a charisma save? What is that? I'm looking.
Yeah, I think so. Charm person's right here.
Charm person. I've got it. Wisdom 13 save. Go ahead.
And you can use your innate sorcery if you want to bump that up, but only if you want to.
And I only get to
That's
do
your-
that how many times?
Twice.
Twice.
Until you rest.
Until I rest. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my innate sorcery.
Okay, so as a bonus action, you invoke your innate sorcery, which just gives you even more focus. But you are stressed. Let's see if this spell even works. Roll a d6.
I got a 1.
Okay. I'm sorry to say, the spell goes awry. The nerves, the people watching you, the intensity of the moment is just too much to bear.
Focus, Jessup.
Can you roll?
Focus.
I'm
Can
trying,
you roll a
come on.
D100? Brennan, help her.
Okay, it's these two, right?
Those two together.
Okay.
And the tens is the first digit, so 6 and
62. That
Okay.
is-
So your spell shoots out, and nothing seems to happen. It seems to dissipate with the wind, and you just nothing happened until you speak.
So nothing happened to my spell, but instead this. Okay.
Yes.
Oh no! I guess I have to shout when I speak now.
The spell seems to have dissipated and congealed in a strange way on her throat. And now, whenever Jessup is speaking for the next minute, she is shouting as loud as she can.
That's not what I meant by focusing. You know that, right?
Unfortunately, it's failed, and that is a failure. I'm so sorry. Luke announces, "Well, but you gave it your best shot. I'm so sorry,
I
Jessup."
was so set up for success with my last roll.
Why are you yelling at me?
It's okay. Calm down.
I'm
Calm
pretty
down.
calm, actually.
We don't need to keep escalating this.
We don't need to keep yelling.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, you can have my pine cone if you want.
Oh. That's
That's actually really sweet. Thank you so much.
Ouch, my ears.
Bo takes the pine cone, the invisible pine cone, and kind of does a little hacky sack with it.
And hacky sacks it directly to Yasha, who's up next. So the next two of you are gonna have to get this pine cone out of Yasha's hand.
Probably have an easier time. I am just beefy.
Love the
Never
menagerie.
been to the menagerie codes.
The menage.
Oh, I'm so
menagerie.
sorry. I have,
We've been there
sometimes
so
people
much.
can't understand me either.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have nostrils.
A huge, massive, lumbering pig creature walks into the room. This is Gub Gub, the flying pig. He's not flying right now. Right now he's coming to eat you. He lumbers closer and closer to you, all tied up. Yes.
I've got to be shitting me.
He snaps his razor-sharp pig teeth at you, but you have no more disadvantage anymore. You're healed. You need to roll for a dexterity save to see if you can
on,
dodge
babe.
this.
Come on, Bodai. Come on, Bodai. No!
Terrible.
That's bad.
Okay.
You as well.
All right.
Come on, babe. I believe in you.
Incredible.
Yes. It was good.
So
it was good. It was
she got a
good.
3, which is a
My yeah.
plus 8.
Damn.
Dope monkey.
That is some dexterity. Mine's not very high. I think I have a +2. I rolled a 16.
I will say that I'm going to average these scores
Okay.
together because you are tied together as a unit.
Yeah.
Yes.
A couple, a married couple who's in this together. You both deftly dodge the monster's attack. He trips past you, knocking past the table, falling onto the ground. For a moment, he is out of it. He's disheveled, and the ropes have finally started to fall away. Roll one more strength check to get out of this.
We almost got it. We almost got it.
The truest thing I can say is I fucking love you so much.
I fucking love
That's
you.
cocked. That's cocked.
Do it again.
It's a 14.
Try again. Wait, was this Dex? Yes. Wait,
Yes.
so you still have a +8? That was still high.
It's okay.
14! Double 14!
We did it double time. We're so in sync, babe.
We're so in sync. I mean, come on.
That's amazing.
That's a sign.
That's a
That's
sign.
amazing. Okay, both of you rolled incredibly. The ropes fall free. You're free of these ropes.
Oh my God, they're coming off. They're coming. Look at them go.
It's movie magic. It's movie magic. You're free.
I love you.
But don't hug for too long because Gub Gub, the flying pig, is standing up ready to fight you. And just as it rears back, ready to attack, and I'm about to ask you to roll for initiative, instead, a giant door behind Gub Gub opens, revealing a nightmarish hellscape behind him. It's such a blinding light that you can't even really make out details. But what you do make out is the prongs of a fork, a huge fork, flying in from this door and piercing through the stomach of Gub Gub, the flying pig. The fork jabs him and impales him all the way through. Blood pours out of his abdomen, and he is pulled back into this bright, bright room behind him. It's completely decimated and defeated. From behind him in the room, you hear the sizzling of some sort of oil. You smell the smells of breakfast cooking, and you feel an overwhelming heat that hits you in the face. It's a nightmare out there. What are you gonna do?
Do we hear the kids? Do we hear?
Yeah.
Make a perception check, both of you. Let's do this.
Okay. I want this.
11,
Okay,
16.
okay,
That's not
okay.
too bad.
Bo, you hear nothing, but Yasha, somehow in the distance, you hear the tiny, desperate voices of Padmond and Sky as they run into that room. You're not quite sure, but you hear an echoey voice coming from within, and you also hear a large scraping metal sound coming from within.
I hear the children.
They did it. They came to save us.
They came to save
did. I'm so
us.
proud of them.
Oh my God, they're gonna
Alright.
get their badges.
Let's go save them.
Let's go save them.
Okay.
Let's go.
And as you run off into the light, we will find out what you see.
16, so you're a little bit older than the rest of them.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
Do you feel responsibility being the eldest?
Not quite. I feel pretty laid back. I feel pretty good.
No, I'm getting that.
Very chill, very calm.
You got him on the
Very
ropes,
demure.
Kai.
Looks like had a bit of a tough childhood.
No, it was amazing.
You were an orphan that you were raised by a gang of bandits?
Oh, yes. That part.
Yeah. I mean, that's one. Is that, am I revealing? I'm not trying to put you on blast.
Multiple arrests.
Well, yeah,
multiple.
it's
Oh,
for
you're
petty
a bit of
theft.
a bad boy.
Yeah,
Oh, you could say that.
You know, Kai, I was like you once when I was a kid. I was also
A lot of stomach issues? Oh.
IBS.
I also participated in some, some petty crime, a little bit of petty theft.
What was your most petty crime?
Mine was a little weird. It was mail fraud,
Okay. So that's where you get a guy.
a little bit of extortion.
okay.
like documents,
I see. Okay.
a little bit of embezzlement.
I don't know that word.
Are these counselors vetted?
Yes, Bo. I asked Bo and Yasha here to help you all.
Yes, we will help. We will help. Veth, we will help.
And so far, they're doing a great job. They're doing a great job.
I know.
Yeah, we
Give them 5 stars. They're doing so good.
Do you guys have a lot of history working with children?
No,
actually, none whatsoever.
None.
But this is.
but like I said, you're not children. You're young, light adults,
yes.
I would consider myself a child, but that's just me.
right? Okay, we can work on that. You can grow out of that.
Oh, well, I hope so. Otherwise, I've been killed.
Yeah.
That's the only. Those are my 2 options: stay alive and keep aging, or stop aging. And there's only one way to do that.
That is very true.
I can
very true.
tell that it's already working. This sort of scared straight approach is definitely working.
This guy historically has always worked.
I'm waiting for the bad cop to come
Historically,
around.
always worked.
You are nearing Yasha. You set down on the ground and start walking over to her, and you could just go up and tag her. But as you walk up, you're about 20 feet away. You hear the strangest sound, a muffled echoing across the camp that sounds like gub gub gub, gub 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 gub, gub gub gub, gub 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 gub. It's growing louder and louder and louder. Gub gub gub. Gup, 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 gup. Then a truly bizarre sight. A massive pig, 14 feet tall, with wings and 4 rows of teeth, soars into the campground. It lands with a thud, making this giant rhythmic grunting noise that sounds like it's saying, gup, 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 gup. I'll give you a little hint of what it looks like. Not a hint. This is what it looks like. This is the flying pig.
That's so many legs.
Unbelievable.
That is a scary
You'll
sight.
notice that it has cat feet and chicken feet.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Is that a human in its grasp? What it?
Is it breathed?
It
Is it a
does
breath
look like
weapon?
there's a human in its grasp, and that is dark foreshadowing. For it lands on top of Yasha and grabs her with its talons.
I've just been sitting there sketching all of the kids in my notebook.
As it grabs Yasha, why don't you roll a dexterity save to see if you can resist its mighty claw?
No! Oh no!
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh no, I don't know if that could get worse. I mean, I can. Okay, it's cocked. It's still cocked, but the other one was bad. You said dexterity? 4.
Cool. It for sure got you in its grasp, and it grabs you and shoves you in its mouth.
Wait, can I try to fight it in any way?
You just
I
did.
guess I just did.
You just did.
Shoot!
You're in there. You'll get a turn to try to get out
Okay.
soon. But right now, it is in its. Yasha is in its mouth. It turns to the two of you and snarls. Gub 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 gub. What do you want to do?
Jessup! Sky!
Where are you right now?
I'm running through the camp looking for the
Like,
kids.
are you going roof to roof, or
that
what are you?
I've come off of the roof of the creature, and I'm kind of around the bar tent in the arena.
Okay, great. So you're near them.
Am I?
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
if you're near the bar tent and the
Okay.
arena, you're about 50 feet away from them. Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear the gubbing going on
Are
as
we
well.
still flying?
You've set down, but you can take off again if you'd like.
Okay. I think we gotta get help. I don't trust I think we gotta fly. I don't trust myself.
But time is of the essence, isn't it? If we run off and get help, then will this thing fly off?
I don't know. As they get ready, a new voice joins the chorus of voices. Wait! It is a young, blonde-haired 20-something half-elven counselor in a sundress who runs up, interrupting. Wait, please, Veth, a moment, please. This is Beth Greenbloom, the camp cleric. She's responsible for all the healing seminars. She also runs the yoga and Pilates workshop. Please, Veth, your husband wanted me to remind you about the potions. Oh, that's right, says Veth. Oh, freaking insurance. Beth hands Veth 2 corked bottles of a swirling gray syrup. So Yeza thinks that Bo and Yasha here will hurt these children because they're so overpowered. So Caleb sent these potions for you.
What?
They will dampen your abilities. Just for 24 hours.
Dampen our abilities?
Yes, because if you... We're worried that you're gonna one-shot kill some of these campers.
I know how to control my strength.
Yeah, we can pull our punches.
I don't think that you can. So it would really, it's for insurance. They want you to swig these potions. It'll just make you weak for one day. It's fine. If you don't do this, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Why is that my problem?
I was gonna say the same. I don't care. I mean, we have to take these, right?
Yes, please. Otherwise, you're gonna kill my kids.
Padman has very brittle bones.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
This is so
She hands them
stupid.
over. It's a pungent elixir. It smells like tobacco and
Gross.
cheese.
Oh, ew.
As you drink it down, you do feel a little bit dazed, and instantly you feel much weaker. This potion immediately reduces Bo and Yasha to level 3.
Whoa!
Dang.
Yes.
Punch Caleb in the nuts next time I see you.
If you can.
Wait,
You're
where
pretty
do we
weak.
find- Did we get those sent?
I sure
Where
hope
are
you
they?
got those stats.
Yep.
Where?
Gonna
It's in the emails. You know what? I'm gonna pull that up in the break. But first,
I'm sure we can get it printed out for you.
But yes, that sounds great.
Brendan, while you were gone, Bo and Yasha are now level 3.
Did a magical effect
Yes,
occur?
it did. Yes.
Something that
Yes,
nerfed
it
us a little.
Yes, so that they won't
Children.
kill you
Copy that.
instantly.
You have very brittle bones.
And you're level 1.
My bones are
Do you even have bones?
Yes, actually, common misconception, but amphibians do in fact have skeletons.
Okay.
Is your blood red like ours?
Yes, we are vertebrates, we're just not mammals.
Babbles?
What? Mammals.
That's what I thought.
You are all, to my knowledge, everyone I'm looking at is mammalian in nature.
Oh,
Whereas I'm
mammals.
amphibious. What'd you think I said?
All right, so we're going to count. My mom asked us to count to 669. I don't know why. So we're going to count to 669, and then we're going to go find Yasha. So everybody, start counting. As you guys start counting, Yasha, will you tell me where on the map you've gone to hide?
Yes. Do you want me to text
Just
you or
tell
just
me
point you?
the number of the code on the map. You don't have to text me. You can say it out loud. They don't have the number.
7.
I see it. Okay. You guys have your maps, right? Okay. As Yasha, as you're making your way to that area and finding a hiding spot,
I'm just like moving things around.
yeah, boxes, barrels, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You hear, roll a perception check.
14.
Okay. You hear a strange banging coming from one of the cabins, then a hiss it's strange because nobody is at the cabins right now. They're all off at this party, this celebration thing. So the cabins are meant to be empty.
Okay.
Are you going to keep going?
Yes.
Okay, great. As you walk by that cabin, poof, a puff of gray smoke shoots out from a vent on the side of it. Roll a dexterity save if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. 9.
Okay. You take... Oh, nothing. 2 points of damage.
Oh.
But also, moreover, you go dizzy for a moment. This gray smoke has shot you on the side of the face, and it just sort of makes you groggy for a moment. You have trouble focusing your eyes. And just as you sort of get your vision back, Yeza, Veth's husband, runs out of the cabin, adjusting a leather apron and removing safety goggles. Yasha, what are you doing here? Wait, did you leave Bo with those campers all by her? She's gonna kill them.
No, she won't, because you made us drink that shit.
Oh, swear jar.
There's no kids around.
You still have to pay me money.
No, you had us drinking it. I can't. I feel.
I take actual American dollars.
All right, this is what I have to do. So, no, you gave us that potion that gave me a stomachache for one.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I'm hiding. They're gonna come find me.
Oh, this is part of the thing.
This is part of the thing.
I understand. Wait, were you just standing out here right now?
Yes, and some poof came out.
Oh, I'm so sorry about
was
this.
that?
I'm in there working on some potions. I was brewing up a new elixir. This is called a reinebriation elixir. It undoes the effects of drunkenness.
Oh, wow.
It's to help. It's to help Veth sober up more quickly. But it's not done.
Reinebriation?
Yeah, it's instead of inebriation, it's reinebriation.
So what does that mean? Okay.
I don't make the names.
That's fine.
Anyway, I was using an ingredient that Caleb sent, and so far it's been having the opposite effect. And sure enough, as he's saying this, you realize you do feel a little bit drunk right now. You might feel a little bit drunk for the next hour or so.
I feel a little funny.
Yeah. All of your ability checks and saves will be at disadvantage for the next hour because you are drunk. Because you were drunk. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you. I'm going to go back in and do more work, but don't you have to hide?
Yes, I have to go hide.
Okay, go hide. Go hide.
Goodbye.
And find a hiding spot you do. Why don't you roll a stealth check to see how well you are hidden?
Oh, boy.
At disadvantage.
I'm sorry, I have dice. It's so awful to read. Okay, that's a 5. Okay, 7.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Great. Back with the kids.
Too big.
Both of you noticed there is a table not far away from you.
What is this? What is this getting on? Was this here the whole time?
You didn't see it before because you were so blurry and you were so panicky.
Oh.
But there's a table very close to you. You probably have to scoot your chairs over to it, but it's got it's filled with strange items.
Well, what was all this?
There
It sure looks like it.
there's a phallic symbol. There's some jewels.
you can
There's
read it, I can't.
some strange old man candy. There's an empty jar. There's a scroll. The one thing that catches your eye though is the swear jar.
Yeah, what's the swear jar doing here?
The swear jar from the camp that you recognize is sitting on the table, and it does have some money in it, but it also has something else that you might.
Can you get it? Yeah. Oh, it's a clue to help you escape. What? Babe.
Who can I?
In
Wait,
the
let me see
swear
if I
jar.
can use my teeth.
Okay, try to get it open with your teeth. The top bit. You got it? Grab it.
Gonna have to work together here.
You got it.
Wait, shit! I
Wait,
dropped it.
keep pulling.
The string broke. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Oh no. What's happening? It went back in the jar. I
You
can't
can get this.
I'm gonna get it open.
You got it, babe. I'm sorry. I didn't expect that to happen.
Nope.
I also didn't expect there to be a jar with clue written on it.
Oh, there's a note. There's a note.
What's it say? Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get it open.
The note reads.
Oh! Communication is the key.
It's the full text is: in life and love, communication is the key. Only your true feelings will set you free.
Oh, I hate this bullshit.
No.
What in the therapy fuck is this fresh hell?
What are our true feelings, Bo? Do you have true feelings?
No! I am a brick wall made of shit bricks. I don't have a heart, remember?
But you do have a heart, Bo. You do, and that's what made me fall in love with you.
Thanks.
Cause you're a hard exterior, but on the inside you're soft and you're
true.
tender and you love people fiercely.
I do. I love you.
I love you.
I mean, I don't know. For so long, it was just like a front. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Yeah.
It felt like if I showed that like people couldn't hurt me, then maybe they actually couldn't hurt me. If I was just unbothered by everything.
That makes sense to me.
But it's really just out of insecurity and self-doubt.
I understand. I mean, sometimes I've been reading in my self-help books
Yeah.
that, we do these things as survival techniques, to keep ourselves alive in scary situations. And
Yeah, it's just a defense mechanism.
it's a defense mechanism.
I normally don't like self-help books because I feel like, how can one person really speak to a wide variety of everyone's
I know.
experiences when they are just one single person with a very unique worldview? But
I agree.
But
I
there's
agree.
something there to that.
Sometimes you can learn something from it. Like, I'm gonna throw this out there to communicate about something. What are we feeling about kids right now? Because maybe we need to talk about it. Now that we're here, we literally can't go anywhere.
Yeah, no, I know, and I feel, I mean, I'm sure, look, I'm not trying to come across as like avoidant,
No.
or anything in the situation.
It's okay. It's a big conversation.
It is a big conversation, and we've been working so much, and Caleb and I have been
Lots.
so busy, but I don't know, maybe I've deliberately been drowning myself in work because, in a way, taking down a corrupt majocracy across an entire empire that has been slowly controlling a continent for the past 100 years somehow feels easier than raising a child.
I mean, that's very relatable.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
like
I don't know, you've been...
No, like I feel it on a smaller scale. Like sometimes I know that I'll need to wash the dishes, but instead I'll do like 10 other things
Yeah, to try and avoid doing the
to
dishes.
try to avoid doing the dishes.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I would never want to pressure you into anything. I don't even know how I feel about having children. But the thing is, we are getting older,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
but sometimes I'm like, do we add another kid in the world? But I mean,
The world is so fucked, right?
the world is so fucked.
Like,
So
do
why
we
would you
need
want
to-
another
why would you
kid in
wanna
the
do that?
world? But maybe, I don't know. I also feel like we do love the people that are in our lives, and we love to take care of them,
Yeah.
and we love to be there for them. And I think we could provide shelter.
Yeah, maybe that is...
But
That's the ultimate gift. I mean, I think if we did have a kid, I mean, I would hope they'd be cool, and we would raise a good kid that could provide and leave the world better than they found it.
Yes.
But it also just feels like you don't know. What if we have a kid and they turn out to be a total asshole?
Yeah, like a serial killer. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know, and then you're like, well, shit.
Like sometimes, and then I think about the fact, like, my parents weren't great. My mom was despondent, and my dad was judgmental, and
Mine were dead.
yours were dead.
Yeah.
So it's like, my parents were assholes.
Yeah.
I was an asshole
dad's
in
a dick.
response to that. My dad was a dick. So what if I just accidentally end up passing on that generational trauma? What if I can't do any better than what my parents did?
I don't feel like I feel like you would do better. And I don't know if that's naive or wishful thinking, but I feel like we've done a lot of bad things. We've also done a lot of good things.
Yeah, I mean, we could certainly teach them plenty of what not to do kind of lessons.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. This is what you don't do.
Just think of how good of an auntie Jester would be too.
Oh my God.
Caduceus.
She'd be so fun. The best.
Oh,
Just, you know,
I don't know
that's
about
the other
Caleb.
thing, like,
Caleb's a little questionable, but I guess we are surrounded by a lot of great people. We wouldn't.
we have support. And you know, everybody
Yeah.
would step up and they would have a very large family. They would love and care for them. I don't know. But I also go back and forth with with what we do. Is it stupid? I mean, we're tied up right now.
We are.
Is it even safe to have a kid?
I know, right? We can barely even take care of ourselves in this
Yeah, I
moment in
know.
time. How are we supposed to? What if there's that fear of us walking away and turning our backs for like 30 seconds, and then the kid does something stupid and like
Yes, or we
runs in
just
front of
die.
a carriage, or they die, or they play with like Veth's explosives. I mean,
it does feel like it's more stress than I would want. Now I feel like I'm talking myself out of it.
Well, wait a second.
Okay.
Because I mean, we did dumb stuff as a kid.
Yeah.
You were raised by a crazy barbarian tribe, and you lived.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's a goddamn miracle that anyone makes it to be over 18 in this
You're
world.
right. You're
But
right.
look at Luke. He's almost there.
Yeah.
He's
you know,
all right.
we would get some breaks if we wanted. We could send him to the camp.
Camp. I think that's that too, you know, like there are so many asshole parents, you know, where as soon as they have kids, they get weird and they don't have friends anymore, you know?
Yeah, they disappear.
They disappear. So I wouldn't want to do that.
No.
I would want to make sure, and I don't want to.
No, it's like you got to adjust to our lives.
Yeah.
You know, like what we do. And
If we
then
do
you can
this-
join in on it.
Maybe we could still make sure we have like date nights. once a week.
Yeah. We have our date nights, of course.
And then have, you know, weekends where we bring the kid into our life.
Yeah. Have adventure. Have fun. I think it's a part of life that would be really fun to explore with you, Bo.
I think so too. I mean, I think we've done almost every adventure that we possibly could have. Except for that one. And I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Same.
Is that true?
I have a
Great.
21 strength and a standing leap of 15 feet.
Well, now you're conscious.
And a
at
climb
least.
speed. So I come out and I go, huh, what are you doing? And I jump back. And I will grab my friends. I think with the 21 strength, I can have to both of
Easily.
them.
However, on landing, you take another 2 points of damage.
Ow!
Yes. All right. And
You know, we did leave the color swatches in that little shed over there.
We'd better retrieve them.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second.
we're really not supposed to let anybody.
Jesus!
You're gonna run for it?
Yeah, because we got halfway, right? We're in the
Yeah,
thing.
you're in there. All right.
We're in there.
You're going to make a dash for the shed. So the two of you are friends who have taken a bite of the forbidden fruit. Fall. You find yourself suddenly falling, and you land with a thud in a pit about 15 feet down below. The two of you manage to avoid this trap door that has just opened up from under them. you're still up top in the tunnel.
This is my sick whip.
Yes,
I'm hanging
in
out.
fact, Sky was about to fall, but you were so deft that you grabbed Sky and pulled her back just at the last minute. You guys are at the bottom of a pit. The walls are smooth. There's no rope or ladder, only darkness and silence.
You guys okay down there?
What happened?
No.
As you guys yell, as you guys yell and struggle futilely, we will fly back to the world of Sky, Kai, Jessup, and Padman and check in on how they're doing.
Get me out of here! Kids!
Can I try and blast it so that a wall breaks down so I see what's on the other side?
Go ahead and fire away. Roll to hit, I guess.
Usually, when lava's coming from somewhere, there's more lava behind
I don't know.
that thing.
This might be 11
Plus, I think 3, right?
plus 3.
Sure, that hits. And then just roll for damage, I suppose. That's a D8 to see how much damage you cause to the wall.
2.
Okay, and you're aiming at just the wall.
Yep.
Okay, it's a pretty solid wall. Your sorcerous burst hits into the side and sort of ricochets around all over the place, causing cracks and stuff to the wall. Doesn't cause it a whole bunch of damage, but it's so loud and startling that once again you get to roll an intelligence saving throw.
This is the one.
This is the one. You got this.
Nope, 9.
Oh no!
Getting your bearings.
What is this material?
What is this? It's so strange.
Why don't you roll a perception check to find out?
Okay. You gotta drop it down a little. Thank you.
When you move, I move.
Bad.
It's a 4.
I
Why
think
don't you roll?
my perception is a +6
Okay.
or something.
I can't really do this that well. Let me move this out of the way. It's an ace.
Okay, yeah, it's a strange material that you can't quite understand, but you do get the sense that it is animal in nature. In fact, this might be a finely woven rope of cat fur, which is very unusual.
What?
Oh no!
No, I'm allergic.
I'm sorry! Oh, this is the worst day.
What would you like to do?
Okay. I have a lot of questions. I feel like there's a lot to unpack here.
Yes,
But-
what is what? I don't understand how this ended up happening.
How did this happen? Do pigs have opposable thumbs? Hey,
No,
how did we
and
tie this
chicken
up?
feet?
And chicken feet?
How did we were sleeping in there and then we woke up and we were tied to this chair? Like, did a pig do it?
But also, you were drunk!
I was not. That wasn't what happened.
You said-
There was like a poof of smoke, and I got felt a little drunk.
Okay,
But I
you
don't know
what?
why.
We
Okay.
don't need to argue about this right now.
No. We need to work together as a team, babe.
Okay. Look. How are you feeling? You still feel like the fucking potion is still like.
Why did we do that?
I
Why did we do
don't know.
that?
I've only punched like 2, maybe 3 kids in the past.
Yeah, maybe 3, and that's not a lot.
That's not a
You
lot.
could have punched so many more kids, and you
Yes,
didn't.
And they don't
because
trust
you chose
me.
it.
They don't trust me to not punch kids.
This is unreal. Well, I'm gonna try to like
Yeah, can we like
get my muscles
Okay.
really. I'm gonna try to. what do
Okay,
they call
as
it?
you
Flex.
both
Flex.
flex
Yeah.
your rippling, awesome muscles,
Yes.
the ropes stretch and poof! An explosion of some sort of mist comes out of the ropes themselves.
Oh no! What?
They flash with a shimmer of light, and a mist shoots out of them. Please roll a charisma saving throw.
What?
With disadvantage, because you're still drunk.
Oh no!
It's an
I don't
8.
know if it's gonna be
Yep.
worse than that. Just
Pretty
kidding.
bad,
it's
7.
Worse.
And then you.
Come on, Bodai.
What is
Come
this?
on. Bed.
4.
Bed.
Why is
Utter
it emitting
failure.
it's poofing?
Why is it?
It's getting on
This
it.
mist flies into your nostrils. It is some sort of enchanted cat dander, and you are both instantly poisoned by it.
You know how cats like mark their territory?
Yes. And isn't it like cats like their pee where their poo.
Yeah, they get
like
a little. It like squirts.
It squirts. And
Is that what this is?
It gets in your nose, and then like you become like crazy.
Yeah.
It's not pure poo. it's cat dander.
I think this is.
Yeah,
pure
but even
poo.
the dander
It
is
can
what
fuck
makes
with your brain. Tactoplasticity.
What exactly is the plan here? Are we trying to get info to see if Mishi maybe saw the creature and where it was going? Or are we just trying to make it so that we can continue our adventures past curfew?
I'm definitely hustling on the camp counselor's got eaten problem. That's
Okay.
like, I agree. It would be sick to stay up late. Don't get me wrong. That would be rad as hell. But I think for me, just thinking, are you out of your
They
mind?
did say at the beginning that there would be surprises and fun.
What did I say that? I have no recollection.
Somebody
It
said
doesn't sound
that.
like something I'd say. I woke up and said there's gonna be surprises and fun. Why would I anticipate that?
Guys, listen, everyone get their head on screwed straight.
What?
We need to
Yeah.
focus.
My head's screwed on extremely straight. Somewhere southeast of here is the Menagerie Coast, okay? My parents' villa, we're comfortable. It's there, locked, but I can figure out a way to get in. If I can throw my familiar through a plate glass window and go in and bend it up behind me, you don't get that reference. You weren't there.
Where did that happen?
Archibald unfortunately took a fall and went through the window, and
Archibald.
It's fine. He's immortal.
it was a very bad fall.
Padman, please come back. We need your help.
And you hear faintly down one of the halls, gup, 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 gup. Gup,
I hear the gum gum.
gup, 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 gup,
It's
gup.
down there. Maybe it's got my bomb. And I'm gonna start running.
Wait,
Okay.
it might be another illusion.
So you're gone. You're running down the. Which way did you go, left or right?
I assume I heard it down the left.
Yes.
I'll have to go down the left.
Okay, so you're off down the left. What are you guys gonna do?
Okay, guys, I got this. I walk over to Padman.
Oh, he's walking.
What is it?
Listen, buddy. So those are the Mighty Nine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Some big heroes that you're a fan of, right?
Yeah.
And so, if we take this pig down and we rescue them, what does that make you?
The luckiest frog on the planet.
You are the Mighty 10. Wouldn't that be right?
9 comes from the Zambian.
I get it, I get
okay,
it.
Yeah.
But the point is, if we save them, you will be a legend. What do you think about that? Then we can make a card for you, and we can make it holographic, and with your signature on it.
That card could easily go for 20 or 30 gold pieces.
Absolutely, buddy. So what say you?
All right. This plan is just crazy enough to work.
That's what I like to hear.
We don't quite have a plan yet. But we do.
This inclination is just crazy enough to work. Okay. You saw a pig with cat and chicken feet eat 2 of the most powerful adventurers on the planet and rush off into the woods. But that's interesting. So it wasn't strong enough to fly. You'd think something 14 feet tall at the shoulder for a quadruped, and it doesn't have the strength to lift 2 humanoids. I would say, on the scale of creatures in our world, I would say the average humanoid is about medium size.
Maybe the wings were
I
just for
think
show.
that's accurate.
I mean, you and me are small, but you know, the medium size for them, for sure. Is there? Do I snap out of my reverie?
You can roll to see if you do. Go ahead. This is a intelligence save.
12.
Still not good enough. I'm so sorry.
No.
Can I snap him out of his reverie?
How would you like to do that?
Question: If I do that, is he able to? Would he be able to
I mean,
possibly pull himself up?
if he's out of his trance, why not?
I want to try to send a firebolt not at him, but next to him.
Amazing. Okay, great. You're going to shoot fire at the lava? Great, let's do it. First, flip a coin to see if you can get your wizard act together.
Come on. It's heads.
Okay, so a firebolt bolt indeed originates from your hand, face, feet.
Yeah, I swirl it and I say
I swirl it.
I swirl it. I do a swirling motion and I say the words as I remember them. I'm a bit stressed, but they do come to me.
Okay, great. The firebolt flashes right in front of your face. It's a bright light, and go ahead and roll again to see if you can break out of this reverie.
That's an 8.
Still not there.
I wonder, is there a way in which I can use my panic, my wild magic panic, possibly in my favor?
Okay.
By seeing if I can get a spell, by panicking and seeing if I can get a spell that could possibly help us.
Okay, you're just going to cast a spell and hope that it's
Yeah.
random? Great, I love it. Go ahead and first roll your d6. I'd say you're at level 2 of panic now, unless you think that you're even more.
I'm pretty panicked right now. Yeah, I'm level 2. Level 2 sounds good.
Okay, so roll a d6 and see if you...
These two?
It's the square one.
Is the normal one.
Right.
And tell me what you land on.
6.
Okay, your spell works. So what spell were you casting?
I have no spell that helps us here.
She wanted it to not work.
Well,
Now the ropes are gone.
The ropes are down there with you.
I'm going to try to use my jump spell.
You have a jump spell.
I have a jump spell.
Okay, great. Go ahead and cast it with your barbarian wizard ability. First roll to see if this spell even works.
It works.
And sure enough, you cast this spell on yourself and feel invigorated to jump as high as you'd like to. Boop. You're out. You made it. You guys did it. Good job. You didn't die in a pit.
That was chaotic.
2 points of damage.
I'm out of temp HP.
Okay.
Surely to mercy, my rope is ready by now, and I can lower myself down
Oh,
to grab
sure.
him.
Your rope is 100% ready. You guys watch as her paint solidifies and becomes a solid rope made by the finest. What's a rope maker called?
A luthier.
Thank you. What is going on out here?
A giant monster pig swallowed.
And we got so sad. We were so
house.
sad.
We were crying. And the counselors, they're gone.
They were gone.
They're in the pig.
Oh
in
my
the pig.
God. He starts pacing back and forth, nervously twitching his hands and fingers. Oh my goodness, insurance does not cover this. Where are your other friends? The other two, the other Olgas.
We were hiding and seeking, and they were seeking elsewhere.
They were seeking elsewhere. We don't know. We called for them, but I guess they didn't hear us.
I'll go call for them. Just stand here, and I'll go use the string can network to try to reach them. Just hold on, and oh boy, just doesn't want to give up the info.
I put my hand on Mishi's shoulder and I said,
Mishi's up in the tower. Do you want to try to climb up there to do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up there to do it.
Okay, great. Sure enough, easy enough. You climb up there. Hello.
Can I put my hand on your shoulder?
I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, all right?
That's nice.
Now, Mishi, here's the deal. 2 of the Mighty 9 just got taken captive
I know, I
by
saw.
a flying pig creature. You see that little frog guy down there? See him?
Yes, I do.
He has a bright future ahead of him. He has this incredible card game. He's developing right now. It's awesome. I've seen all the art. The art is amazing, by the way.
Is it like, is it a betting game? Or
No.
is
It's like a
It's tactical!
yeah, it's like a tactical card game.
Are some of the cards like energy cards that fuel spells and abilities, or is it like a...
Yes, we have all that.
Precisely!
Not to get into the details, but here's the deal, right? Now, once he saves and rescues those 2 camp counselors, I'm pretty sure they're gonna reward us with an autograph on these limited edition cards.
Wow.
And once that happens, you'll be the first one, if you decide to help us, that gets a hold of one of these cards.
Oh.
So here's my deal to you, right?
How much do you think they're worth?
Oh, easily, with the signatures on them, and once we get it holographic, easily, I don't know, anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 gold coins.
Whoa.
Insanely rare collector's item, right? I'll sweeten the pot for you. I can make some calls and get you your own card.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're offering me a rare card that doesn't exist yet.
Not yet, but it will.
For a game that doesn't exist.
Not yet, but it will.
And you're assigning it a value that you are just basing on arbitrary guesses?
No. We have a focus group and a test group, and we've run the numbers, and it seems to be up there.
Is that, why don't you roll a deception check?
19.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, a focus group. All right, well that does...
Oh, wait, hold on. +6. So that is
changes
25.
things.
25.
Well, I would need to see one of these cards.
Well, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. This is every minute that goes by, we're leaving the kids unattended.
What if there's other creatures out there that they get eaten or killed and it's on our watch?
There is a non-zero chance. That is very actually likely to happen.
We're gonna get in so much trouble. And they're good kids.
Yeah, I really actually kind of like them. I've
I
only
do
known them for
too.
like 4 hours, but I actually really like them.
Me too. I was a little nervous at first, but
Yeah.
you know, like they're also interesting and different.
I was afraid they were gonna smell weird.
Yeah, I was a little afraid. They kind of do.
You know how kids have they do, but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Kids have like a smell, you know?
They have a dander too.
They do have a dander.
There's kid dander, and now we're dealing with cat dander.
They kind of
we're
smell
dealing
like
with all
wet
the danders.
socks all the time.
Yeah. You know, it's like they're. We've got Sky, who's
Yeah.
like. She's buff as fuck.
I know. I really wish she would lean into.
Yeah, lean into
who
it, but
she
also like
is.
wants to practice magic.
Which
and
I can't fault her for. I love broadening her horizons.
I love it. Like
Yeah.
if I could do magic, I would be so happy.
Yeah, you can do a little magic.
Yeah, I can do a
You
little
have
bit,
magic
know.
wings.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I sometimes like secretly wish that I could cast something.
Yeah.
Like something like a fireball coming out of my hand.
I
guess
we
I
could
can
talk to Caleb.
I guess we could talk to Caleb.
He's not busy.
Oh, Caleb was part of the reason.
Fucking Caleb!
Ugh.
Swear to God. Okay, wait. I got an idea. What if we... This hurts my pride. What if we yell for help?
I mean, I don't hate it.
Okay.
It's an option. I mean, maybe the kids are close by or
Maybe
somebody.
they're close by. They gotta rescue us. This is a test, right? They gotta do it.
They gotta do it. Yeah, maybe this is a test. Maybe
Okay.
this was set up. Okay.
Oh.
Help!
Help!
Hey!
Beth!
Kids!
Kai!
Children!
Batman!
Listen, also, time is of the essence because if
I
they
can barely
die,
hear you down there, darling. What are you
Because
saying?
time is of the essence because if they die, that card becomes less valuable. So
That's
you Need
right.
to give us, so if you give us that information, we can find them, and that card becomes so much more valuable.
put the card
They need
away.
to be able to sign it. They won't be able to sign it for you.
This sounds so convincing, and yet... Anyway, your rope is awesome. You tie it off against Kai, and, and you slide
I
yourself
look
down.
at the other rope in my hand and this one.
Hold them both!
Okay.
You slide down. You are in the pit. What do you want to do?
I want to try to use my muscles to grab the scruff of his neck.
Yes, you are
Throw
very
him out
strong.
of there.
You're channeling your inner barbarian instincts to sort of grab him and use your strength to pull him up.
Yeah.
You're not going into a rage, are
No,
you?
certainly not.
Certainly not. Okay, so this will just be a clean strength roll. Go ahead.
A mercer is a dealer in textile fabrics.
Thank you. I knew it. I knew it was
Close to
something
ropes,
weird.
though. It's only a 5.
If only you had been raging.
Oh, dear. And for strength, that's a +2. It's a 7.
You can't quite get him, but maybe together you could on the next round. But for right now,
Oh no.
you're gonna take 3 points of lava damage.
Damn.
And the lava is pooling up higher and higher.
No.
Oh no.
So
what's
are you
the
gonna
situation? We have 3
do? You're
people down
holding
there
2
now?
ropes.
I'm holding
3
2
people
ropes
are
and
down
3
there,
people are
and
down
one is
there.
catatonic.
I'm really panicking again. I'm really wondering if maybe I try and cast another spell.
Go for it. What spell are you trying to cast?
I'm trying to cast perhaps an infestation that it like a bunch of birds come from below and lift us up?
Sure, yeah, why not? Go ahead and roll your d6. I'd say you're at a 3 stress at this point.
Well, 3 does something different.
Okay, then we'll just say 2.
Great. 2.
Okay, your spell does not work. Instead, your nervousness makes it fire off in a crazy way. Roll a d100 and tell me what you get. Oh my god, this could be anything.
24.
Describe yourself again. You don't have to look. I got you.
Oh, I'm 5'11" and tall and thin and hunched over.
And what color is your skin?
Blue.
Okay, your skin turns blue.
Is that all?
It's a vibrant shade of blue.
Wow.
It's a slightly different shade of blue.
Did you just change your skin to a slightly different shade of blue? What are you guys doing?
Like a nice suntan. Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm panicking so bad.
Okay, you guys are both down there. Kai, if you want to try anything, now's your chance.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump down there too.
Oh my god!
I jumped down there. I jumped down there.
Yes.
And I do
I'm
have.
living for this. I'm living for this.
I do
Let's
have-
walk Sam slowly into a full kid camp TPK on camera. Coming to you live.
Down. And I say, don't worry, guys. I got this under control.
Okay.
So,
You land deftly right next to. Everybody's really crammed in down there. It's not a large hole. You land in a puddle of lava.
Oh dear.
ouch.
You take 1 point of damage.
Okay. So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to throw her out of there.
Yes!
Whenever you get a chance. And I'm gonna grab Padman, and I have my ring of jumping.
Oh, you do.
And I'm gonna try to jump out of here.
Okay, great. I'm sorry, I can't reveal the whereabouts of the pig creature.
Isn't the so? I have a question about sort of your role at camp.
A massive pig arrived and kidnapped counselors Bo and Yasha and is currently on the loose inside the camp, and the Olgas are the only campers around to do anything about it. Lunch today is postponed indefinitely.
Oh no!
Wild out. End of announcements. Yes, Bo and Yasha have been swiped by Gub Gub the flying pig. And it's currently up to you 4, Sky, Kai,
Okay.
Padman, and Jessup to find and rescue them, which means for Ashley and Marisha, you may leave the table. Your story is happening elsewhere. And we will check in with you later.
I didn't get your guys' autographs.
We will, I believe in you. I believe in you.
We'll do our
Save
best.
us.
We'll do our best.
Scoochie over. Which leaves just the 4 of you.
No, the peeps.
You can leave the peeps.
Leave the gun, take the peeps.
Scared.
Just doesn't want to give up the info.
I put my hand on Mishi's shoulder and I said,
Mishi's up in the tower.
Oh,
Do you want to
okay.
try to
That's fine.
climb
I'm
up there to
not-
do it?
yeah, I'm gonna climb up there to do it.
Okay, great. Sure enough, easy enough. You climb up there. Hello.
Can I put my hand on your shoulder?
I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, all right?
That's nice.
Now, Mishi, here's the deal. 2 of the Mighty 9 just got taken captive
I know, I
by
saw.
a flying pig creature. You see that little frog guy down there? See him?
Yes, I do.
He has a bright future ahead of him. He has this incredible card game. He's developing right now. It's awesome. I've seen all the art. The art is amazing, by the way.
Is it like, is it a betting game? Or
No,
is
no,
it-
no, no. It's like a
It's tactical.
yeah, it's like a
So-
tactical card game.
Are some of the cards like energy cards that fuel spells and abilities, or is it like a?
Yes, yes, we have all that.
Precisely.
Not to get into the details, but here's the deal, right? Now, once he saves and rescues those 2 camp counselors, I'm pretty sure they're gonna reward us with an autograph on these limited edition cards.
Wow.
And once that happens, you'll be the first one, if you decide to help us, that gets a hold of one of these cards. So here's my deal to you, right?
How much do you think they're worth?
Oh, easily, with the signatures on them, and once we get it holographic, easily, I don't know, anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 gold coins.
Whoa.
Insanely rare collector's item, right? I'll sweeten the pot for you. I can make some calls and get you your own card.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're offering me a rare card that doesn't exist yet.
Not yet, but it will.
For a game that doesn't exist.
Not yet, but it will.
And you're assigning it a value that you are just basing on arbitrary guesses?
No. We have a focus group and a test group, and we've run the numbers, and it seems to be up there.
Is that, why don't you roll a deception check?
19.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, a focus group. All right. Well, that does.
Oh, wait, hold on. Plus 6. So that is
changes
25.
things.
25.
Well, I would need to see one of these cards.
Ah! We almost just died!
I know, that's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. Should we go in?
I'm gonna look around. Have I ever seen this much food at camp before?
No, never. I mean, there's definitely healthy portions of breakfast and lunch and dinner at the Gross. Phyllis, the chef, makes a fine sloppy Joe, but never this much.
I'm gonna look and see like beautiful molasses filled with deep fried flies oozing out of a giant slice of pie and go, that's by Bob's special recipe. She would never make time to come here. This is fake. This is not real. This is illusory. We are the victims of an illusion.
Oh, I get it now.